Welcome, my fellow Nigerians. Welcome to my page, Pride TV. Thanks for stopping by. We're not carriers of bad news, but we broadcast the way it is, right? We tend to make it better, or we can't. It's just not possible. It's just the way it is. So we have to deliver as such. Recently, it's been a very chaotic Nigeria with Tinubu and his cohorts. It's not getting better, but it's getting worse. I'm sad to say this, but it's getting worse. What we see today, we haven't seen it in ages. Even in the back in the days when we didn't have technology advancement, we didn't see this very backward and low-life politics, vindictive politics that we see today. It's sad. It's sad. It's even worse when you try to run to your clerics or your traditional rulers for solace, for some soft landing, and then you don't get any. So, like, the whole terrain is filled up with so much corruption that is eating down into their souls and their hearts. Of recent, Pastor Adeboye made some comment that the people against fuel subsidy removal are the problems of Nigeria. That if he had not prayed, Naira would have by today sunk into the deep sea. We still have it at 1,700 right now. Is because of his prayer. That if not for that prayer, Naira would have been like, gone down to 10K per dollar. So when I heard this, I cringed. I don't know about you. I was just lost for words. Like, are you kidding me? This is a man that we everyone respect. They accord respect to him. He's been around for a long time as a pastor, and he has so many followers. But when you hear what comes out from their mouth these days, how they lead people, they lead their followers, you kind of you're taken aback with all these very bogus statements that they make. How can you, Pastor Adeboye, pray for the dollar to stay at 1,700? Was that where Tinubu met it? That wasn't the place he met it. You never prayed for him to stop stealing. Why Adeboye is praying for Nigeria, for the Naira to stay afloat? Tinubu is busy stealing with his cohorts. Busy collecting our collective wealth, our national treasury. Pastor Adeboye does not pray about that. He's concerned about the Naira, and he comes out to gaslight you. Is that gaslight? I don't know. People that we hope on so much are the ones using sledgehammers on us. It baffles me. It baffles me so much that these guys they have no reputation anymore because of tribe, religion, ethnicity, whatever you want to call it. This is the same man with some other pastors that vilified Jonathan so badly because Jonathan wanted to remove a fuel subsidy. It was him, Pastor Adeboye, Tinubu, Buhari, Bishop Oyedepo, Wole Soyinka, and many more came out. At every given opportunity, they bullied Jonathan to oblivion. I'm telling you. They bullied Jonathan every given opportunity they had. Jonathan could not say one word without them calling him out. How many times have you called Tinubu out, Pastor Adeboye? How many times? How many times have you told Tinubu to his face that Nigeria is sinking? You come out to tell the world, you come out to tell Nigerians that your prayers kept the naira afloat, and we against the fuel subsidy remover are the problems of Nigeria. It is a big shame. Pastor Adeboye, I will refer you back to your Bible. That Bible that you claim that you read. In Isaiah 5:20. Abinobi. Isaiah, 5:20. It's woe unto those that call evil good and also call good evil. Woe unto them. Not be me curse you. You are the one heaping curses on yourself right now, not me. Woe unto those that see good and call it evil, and see evil and call it good. What are you teaching your followers? How to lie? How to blaspheme? This is hypocrisy in the highest state. This is hypocrisy. For everything Jonathan did, you almost nailed him to the cross like Jesus Christ. Right now, you are not able to speak Yoruba Ronu because of tribe. Are you just a pastor of Yoruba people? Or a pastor to all? Don't get me wrong. Not all Yorubas are crazy like these ones. Some have sense in their head. But I really don't know what is going on right now. They are not able to tell truth to power. And then they go on and gaslight us, the suffering citizens. Tinubu, there is no name that they didn't call Jonathan. Unprintable names by these pastors. Bishop Oyedepo, Wole Soyinka, who have suddenly just gone mute. He no longer speaks. He tried to gaslight the obedient. He couldn't. He saw that he couldn't win that battle. So he's mute. Odin is mute. A professor. No one can speak truth to power. But Jonathan did not do half of what Tinubu is doing to us right now. When you guys almost nailed him to the cross like Jesus Christ. You vilified that guy to the extent he almost ran, you almost pulled out the skin from his bones. At every given opportunity, they made sure they called him out. But today, they've all gone mute. They've turned a blind eye to the real truth. Woe unto those that see evil and call it good. Look at the money. You remember Remy, the wife of your president, came out and said and told Nigerians last year when they stole our mandate, Obi's mandate, that they are rich. They don't need Nigerians' money. They are very rich. They want to come and help us. I don't know who told them that we needed help. I don't know. But if you look at it now from what she said last year, and they said she's a pastor at RCCG. Okay, would they hear? What she said last year, if you try to marry both of them now, you now see that this woman is just a blatant liar, a hypocrite. So you already have money, and yet you're siphoning the national treasury. You're sucking like a leech. Is this right? Now, we have some empirical facts here. Foreign trips to UK for Miss Remi Tinubu, 700 million, UK and Europe. Foreign trips, I don't know what go they do there. Till today, those foreign trips have not materialized, so they are just going to foreign trips by themselves, using Nigerian funds to gallivant all over the world, whereas they already have their money. You remember? Abi. 171 billion was paid for dam, yet it collapsed. You remember that dam that collapsed in the north? 16.6 billion. These are empirical facts. So, presidency spends to buy foreign currency for international trips in 1 year. Those international trips have done nothing for us. He goes on medical tourism to go recharge his battery. Remember, have battery Tinubu. Now they pay, whereas they already have money. 1.8 billion ministers and agencies spent on air travel. See, all this travel here, travel there, it doesn't add up, because there is nothing. We don't have that. The gain is not coming. When you are traveling, you are gainfully traveling, Nigerians will see, okay, now that your travel, now you bring about this improvement or this advancement or something to write home about. But your travel is just about you and you and you alone and your family, your cohorts. More than half of how many billions you spend on tourism, medical tourism. It doesn't benefit us as the poor man. 3.4 billion on president trips in 6 months. My goodness. 10 million into consumables for VP wife private account. Thank you, Rufai, because these are empirical facts, right? 244 million for Aso Rock spend on tires. I don't know how much you buy your tires. 244 million a year for tires. 968 billion for government entertainment and all the gbogbo rishi. My dear, in all this, where do we, where is our own, the budget that entertain, put us into these numbers? It's just about them and them alone. I have never seen such rot, such deep rot in presidency. Tinubu has come to steal, to destroy, to kill, to leave us helpless, to leave us hungry and angry. Nothing much. This is really not working for Nigerians. This is really not working for Nigerians. The one that hurts more, sometimes you see people come under your comment section to tell you, Madam, enter house. Oga, enter house. Tinubu will rule us till 21,000. Tinubu will rule us till 21 million. You na go cry, tire. Una cry, just start. These are people who just barely ate maybe 2 packs of Indomie that has no nutritional value. Indomie cannot give you any nutritional value. Maybe they just managed to buy 2 packs, and by tomorrow there's no hope of getting that Indomie. Yet they come under your comment section to insult you, or whatever platform you are using. Sometimes I do come on live shows and we speak about Nigeria and my state, Edo State. And some people come under there. You are a woman. What concerns you and politics? You have no right to speak about politics. Excuse you. I am first a Nigerian. Does it matter the gender? I am a Nigerian and I am the oppressed. I have the right to speak. Truth to power. Excuse you. Go inside, madam. Go and sleep with your husband. You have no business talking about politics. How they do you for your side? It doesn't hurt. I feel hurt for my people. I feel hurt. I feel pain. These are the oppressed fighting the oppressed to elevate the oppressor. Una don't see that kind of thing. Not be juju be this. We are the oppressed, but we are fighting ourselves so that they can elevate the oppressor. We are the oppressed. Have you seen such? When the oppressed fight themselves over the oppressor. In this budget that I just, in all this billion, where is your own or your father's space for it? Now we have a budget for next year, 47 trillion naira. And they are going to opad all the departments so much, that you will have no place. Who do you go to? This is why I even came on today. I'm doing this video. Who do we run to? When you look at the political terrain right now, it is not suitable. It is not, there's nothing to write home about. When you go to your clerics, a big disappointment. When you go to your traditional rulers, same thing, they are fighting for their stomach. So in all this roundabout 360, where do you go to get solace, to find solace? Something like a soft landing. Yes, solace, a soft landing, some kind of hope. Where do you go? Because all of them are charged into one. Where do you go? Is it the Senate? A man who never contested the legislators, a man who never contested for a political position, and at the end of the day, he's not the Senate president, Akpabio that openly told Nigerians that he will approve whatever Tinubu wants him to approve. Just say it and it's done, sir. Because Tinubu put him there just to make sure that his biddings are done easily. Where do we go? Is it to the judiciary? Before we used to think that judiciary is the last hope of the common man. We can't even go there right now. Where do we go? Judiciary has been bought. Wike is busy destroying people's houses and properties to give to the judges. You would wonder, why is Wike not building houses for doctors? Why is he not building houses for the IDP people? Internally displaced people in the camp. Why is he not building houses for them? Why is he not building houses for teachers? No, those ones cannot, they are not the custodian of laws, so they can't judge anything. So this is where Wike will get through. Wike said Tinubu asked him to build houses for judges. This is after they gave them 300% raise in their salary. They are still building houses. Yet there are marginaries on the street. There are poor people who can't even pay rent, who can't survive, who can't have 3 square meals. They are using Nigerian funds to build houses for the judges, just to have their way in case any judgment comes up. Like, where do we go? In all that I have mentioned, my people, if you know where there is a loophole or whatever, a space for us to go, the poor to cry, tell me, where do we go? It hurts so bad to see that only the corrupt, deeply corrupt people are the ones enjoying our national wealth. We have been marginalized, put aside. Who be you? We have been put down so badly. And they know, the politicians know. So they take advantage of all this. They make you as poor and low as ever. So that when they come for you and give you crumbs, you will run after them. Like Oshomole, who said he never knew that Benin people are like a hen, fowl. That when you give them corn, they will just be eating and going with you. They have no self-respect, no integrity. This is the case of all Nigerians right now, the corrupt ones. Where do we go? I have mentioned all these institutions. I don't see any solace. I don't see any soft landing. Where do we go? Nowhere. All our bright men and women have suddenly gone numb. They are all mute. imagine a caliber of Wole Soyinka is now a dundee, a mute, because of tribalism. They've all turned into tribal bigots. They can't speak anymore. They've turned Nigeria into, I don't even know, a deplorable state. A captured people, a captured state. Nobody to speak for the poor. Nobody to speak for the downtrodden. This is wrong. When I look at all these bad guys, these corrupt people enjoying our wealth, and this is what, you know what? This is why people have suddenly just decided to join APC. It's not as if they don't have conscience. They've thought it over and over. So many people joining APC is not because they want to join APC. They have seen it that they have no place to go, nowhere to speak up, no money coming into the account of the good people. So let them just go and join the bandwagon of the bad guys. And this is what they've done. It's not as if they don't have it's not as if they don't have conscience. Look at Boala, the very recent appointment. Boala is the one that said if you give even if you give 30 years to Tinubu, that he's still going to underperform, that he can't do anything. Today, Boala is in Tinubu's camp. He said talking will not pay school fees. You think Boala doesn't know that he's in the wrong place? But does he have any choice right now? So the one that hurts me so much is just seeing that you are doing the right thing, but you are retrogressing because of the way the system has been, set up. The system is made for the corrupt and the high and mighty. So people like us, people like the downtrodden are marginalized. It doesn't matter. The bad guys are walking freely on the streets. Why they go after anyone that steals bread or 200 naira? Yaya Bello submitted himself at EFCC, and they started acting in Indian movie. They started acting film like Nollywood. But when the police catch any Yahoo boy, they will go after them as if a snake has bitten them. It's not as if to tell you that Yahoo is good, but they are doing what to do to survive. This is how the system has been built. The system is made for bad people to progress. We that speak truth to power, we're just going to be speaking and talking until maybe the world ends. Who knows? There was a meeting that was held at the UN. I think it was the Secretary General that said, I think it was a gender equality meeting. They had that session. Antonio Guterres, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know everything. Antonio Guterres, he said power is taken and not given. Power is taken and not given. What does he mean by that? You have to strive so hard to get it. You don't sit and they give you your power. No. But the way Nigerians are doing it now, the way Tinubu takes that statement to be, is in the wrong way. Tinubu goes around, snatch power. He doesn't care because power is taken and it's not given. It's in the wrong form. You don't snatch it when it doesn't belong to you. Power is taken. I'm talking to Nigerians right now. He said that thing in the UN to just, to encourage people, not to maintain status quo. If they feel that they are marginalized, speak up. Speak up. Speak truth to power. Power is taken and not given. Speak truth to power. We don't have anywhere to go. This is our Nigeria. I don't know where Tinubu wants to drive us to. This is our Nigeria. When he continues to do this, he's just putting us into a deplorable state that is irredeemable. When I sit down and think about it, I don't even know. The children of Israel, they spent how many years in Egypt? I think about 440 or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. And at the end of the day, God said, "Is enough, Pharaoh. Let them go." So this evil will not last forever. In as much as I have no hope today to give you, the future is very bleak. The future is bleak. This is what we see. But the children of God are crying so bad because it's unbearable. The condition is unbearable. God will definitely hear our prayers. INEC Mahmood. I just remembered now. Look at him. A reprehensible being. A soulless being. A deaf and dumb spirit. He goes around every election circle and rigs it for Tinubu just for 1 month. Nigeria has become a cultural state. Nigeria has become a unitary form of government because of Mahmoud Yakubu, a soulless, useless being. Where are we? What are we going to do with all this evil? Where is it leading you guys to? Please, this is too much. Today I just come to tell you, my dear, if you are doing what is right, I encourage you to stay on track. It looks bleak, yes. Like I was saying before I cut off myself with Yakubu Mahmoud, devilish being. Do not lose track. Stay on track. Do not lose focus. Yes, you've been yelling for all this long and no result. There's going to be a result. Because there's an expiry date for everything. When you buy medication, this, that, food, there's expiry date. Definitely this evil must expire. This evil must expire. What we see today, we didn't see it in Abacha's time. Yet that was a military junta. We didn't suffer this much. Tinubu has taken us back to how many years now? I can't even recall. So there's an expiry date for everything. I encourage you to stay on track. I encourage you to stay on track, my people. The evil cannot last forever. Evil cannot last forever. Please stay on track. And I know that so many have gone to join the bad guys because they are tired. People like Boala, they are tired. They are simply tired. There is no way for people who speak truth to power. Tinubu makes sure. So he's busy trying to do everything to make Nigeria one system, but he's dysfunctional. Tinubu is not competent. He doesn't know what to do at the helm of affairs. Yet he just wants to make Nigeria in a deplorable state. My dear, don't lose hope. Keep speaking. If you stop and I stop and he stop and the other one stop, at the end of the day, there will be nobody speaking truth to power. And then their strength will even be more than what they have right now. They want to gag us. They want to make sure you don't speak anymore. That is their aim. Please don't give them that chance. I beg you today, my people, my Nigerian citizens, my fellow citizens, I beg you, stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep speaking truth to power. Keep speaking truth to power. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for stopping by. Please, I would like you to subscribe if you haven't. Just give me one sub and share this video. People of goodwill will also listen. Share. Thank you. God bless you as you listen. Thank you so much.